It's real life, it's real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's...
Well, some say sex sells, and in that case, the knowledge is free 99.
I lay wigs and bitches, so don't play.
You gotta be quick when you enter my court. Next.
I'm an acquired taste, so if you don't like it, acquire some taste.
I'm the royal king of this castle.
How are you? Good. I'm good. I called earlier. I spoke to Delma? Dira. Hey, I'm Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. When I was first introduced to Atlanta Harm Reduction, it was actually through a colleague of mine who worked there. And so it just kind of worked out for me because, you know, they needed a service and I needed a service, and he knew that I have a nonprofit and I also do an empowerment group, and they needed somebody to provide what's called a safe space. So somebody who could bring, you know, people in to give them, you know, the service, bring in the population that they need for their services.
We do birth ID and birth certificate referrals.
Okay.
People can come and use the phone. We help you renew your benefits, help you with Social Security, help you with homeless verification letters.
Okay.
We provide meals as well as food. We have classes, group classes, substance abuse or mental health, and like a spiritual class. We provide hygiene kits, condoms. We have a clothing closet, and like I said, food and water. And we also now have a full shower, so our clients can come in and take a shower and be provided with towels and all the necessities they need to stay clean and keep you know, clean and hygienic during these times.
When I first got there, a couple years ago, it was a little, you know, it was a little rundown. Like, it was not like this immaculate place that it is now. That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, so today we had a couple of volunteers, Emory nurses from Emory that came and they put together some of our kids' meals. We hand out Narcan.
Oh, wow.
And we hand out Narcan.
Yes.
And anybody can come and get some. And we also provide classes on how to train you to use it as well. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, this has changed really
Yeah, it
a
has.
lot.
Right.
This has changed so much.
This used to be just these wings.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so this is our spot now. So this is the classroom where we have the our group classes.
Oh, good. This is good.
We usually have a presenter up here, or you know, a staff member, whatever, comes and does the classes.
So going in to see like this whole remodeled or newly renovated space was really eye-opening to me, because they have a whole like clinic now to where they can treat people. They have more than one physician. Yes. Oh, wow. I'm really excited about this. This is really about to make me cry. Wow, this is so nice.
Yeah, so people can come and use the computer, print out whatever their needs are, you know, do whatever they need to do. We're trying to develop like a job
readiness.
Readiness program, so we're still in the works with that.
Okay.
But that's going to be exciting. And then next door, which used to be familiar to you with the testing.
Yeah,
remember?
the testing,
This
yeah.
is where it was, so now we built offices in here.
Okay.
And now it's our counsel and linkage department.
Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like all of this just used to be like the
open.
the open cubby things. Oh, wow.
Everybody's kind of out today, but we start, like I said, full staff Monday. So this is just a little general waiting room, waiting area. We usually have a intern that sits here, and then just our back little janitorial area back here.
Wow. This has changed so much. Like this used to be open. So this is, I know that like the last time I was in this particular space, it was definitely testing and counseling and stuff like that. And like I said, it was the cubbies and stuff like that. But actually in this area, we used to do we had our first No Netflix or Chill safe space meeting. And so it would be like here on back. And it was just like this. I can't even believe this is the same building. So I love the redecorating and the remodeling. It's so good.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be so
It's
excited.
so good.
You picked the best time to come. Because now we can showcase. You know what I'm saying? It's like started from the bottom. Now
we're here, right?
And this is our clinic.
Okay.
So this has been open for a little over a year.
Okay.
And so with our clinic here, we provide free HIV testing, Hep C, STI, syphilis, gonorrhea. We now do vaccinations, DTaP, Hep A, HPV. We also do free flu vaccines, and we're also trying to move into women services. Like we plan to do pap smears and stuff like that. But right now we could do morning after pills, pregnancy tests, and stuff like that.
Really excited.
Services free.
All of our services are free, as well as we have PrEP.
Yeah, y'all have really expanded.
Yeah, so
really expanded.
So this is our clinic here. This is our medical assistant.
Hey, how you doing?
And we have 3 rooms here.
3 labs. Okay. That's good.
And we have a physician, an infectious disease doctor, and a nurse practitioner.
Oh, y'all knocking it out. Y'all knocking it out. Look, I work for some places that are a lot bigger, and they've only had like maybe once, like one practitioner or one ID doc.
Yeah.
Maybe, and that's like a week, not like at the same time.
Right.
So y'all are doing. They have an actual safe space. They have an actual HIV testing center to where it is confidential. I was really taken aback because I'm like, girl, I came in when it was none of this. So to see how it has evolved and it's renovated and it's new and it's improved, I was really, really, like my breath was taken away. I was like, oh my God, like it almost brought me to tears because I saw what was only 3 years ago.
Hey Kay, this is our physician right here, one of our assistants.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay.
How are y'all doing?
Good.
No, this is Jamie. I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about himself though. But he used to, when we first, about 3 years ago, when the counseling office was just, when counseling was just, it was just a huge open space.
Oh my
we used to do this activity once a week called Netflix No Chill, and he used to run it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and so we do it once a month. It's always the last Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
And so they've been like our physical sponsors for 3 years now.
Wow.
And so with COVID and everything, it's kind of like we had to kind of dial it back just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just with like not being in large groups because people come out 15 plus.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like we're trying to re-navigate some things about that.
We understand.
But yeah.
We've had to restructure a lot of things.
Yeah. And so I figured I would drop by, come back, and see what all the remodeling and everything.
It's like a beautiful butterfly now.
Yeah, it is.
I came on the team in January, so I was here during
the transition.
It was exciting.
Yeah.
But it's all worth it.
It was all worth it. It really was.
Yeah, it definitely is. I was telling her earlier. I was about to cry because seeing where we were and like how we are now. Yeah, it is so amazing. And y'all are doing amazing work. I didn't even know y'all had a clinic now. Like this part is new to me. And so I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
So that's really, really good. That's really good. Well, I just wanted to pop in.
Nice meeting you. Sorry, I'm expecting volunteers. That's
I don't know Sarah, talking about Sarah's volunteers?
Yeah, the I think there's new ones coming from 3 to 6. I'm gonna pause.
Hey, how you doing?
How you been doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Sorry, have a little lunch. Sorry.
So this is prevention now, and Denard runs prevention.
Yes.
So, you know, they don't do a whole lot of in-person clientele here. And they're not here often.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because they're mostly average at night.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
So this is their little hub.
Oh, wow.
They are in the office to do things.
I am blown away. Completely blown away.
And then they do testing back here
Yes.
as well. Yep.
This is really great.
They're nice.
This is really good.
Bathroom, nice huge bathroom as well.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I see y'all have some of our stuff too.
Yeah, we still got it.
Yeah, that's good.
So, yeah.
I am mind blown. I really want to cry right now. I really do. Like, this is so great. Like, I remember, like, it was just, everything was kind of confined to, like, the first 2 spaces. And then everything, like I said, it was just, like, maybe one half was, like, administration. The other half was, like, preventive services. And then the back was just, like, okay, well, we're going to be doing safe space stuff back here. So, to see that transformed into, oh, my God.
I know, right?
Okay. So we're going to help y'all out for whatever.
Okay, they already back there. Y'all help yourself, man.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, David.
What is happening?
I was just letting you know. I was told I was coming.
Yeah.
I came back, so I came with some friends. I'm going to be coming with some friends and some gifts.
Good.
As well, with
Good.
some food and drinks and
Awesome.
water.
So food and everything should go up there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and I'm about to allow the birthday song.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, what a birthday song? Oh, okay. I brought some food, get some meat, hot dogs.
Get a meat to David.
Get it meat to David? Okay. Hot dog buns, hamburger
We'll take
buns.
those. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Dave, I had some hamburger and hot dogs. They come and give it to you?
Yeah, okay. Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Woo! Don't you look like you're ready to go to the gym?
Oh, nice.
Hello. Cute though. Is it your line?
Yep.
Oh, this is nice. This is you? Me. Oh, wow. This is really cute. I can see myself like a black and gold one. I need a black and gold one.
Black and gold.
Yeah, or a black and white one. This is really cute. You could put some in these goodie bags.
I got pencil pouches too.
Do you? How many is it? 16? 16 in each of them? They're excited for us to be here. I'm excited too. I gotta get my phone up because I said a lot of people got a call. Oh, how many you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Really? You might be able to give those to... I heard there's a birthday in there too. I think this is a birthday girl or a birthday boy too. I gotta figure out if it's a birthday boy or a birthday girl.
Who want me singing?
You. Some of y'all sing up in here.
I do. Maybe people play some more songs.
Where does that come from?
You see what I'm saying?
You have been tested.
Yes. Hey, Jared. I love it.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't miss you.
I miss you too. Nothing much.
I still got your message. I've been so busy. So I seen him real time. Sure.
Oh, what you got going on here? We got going back to school stuff.
Yeah, we got going back to good stuff. Some little snacks, some little hygiene, some water, some. I just took the food over there, the hot dogs and hamburgers. The hot dogs are going over there.
True worship is still growing, and also the community is always going to need some more helping hands, and also some more people to come in. You can just be like, hey, I see what's going on. It just takes one experience for somebody to, you know, get that inspiration or that motivation to be like, hey, I mean, that felt good. Like, giving back really does feel better than receiving.
Damn, I forgot to bring the, I forgot to take the ketchup over the
Look, leave it to Daddy G.
Right.
You know I love the kids.
Man, look, let me go try my little stuff on.
Again, I'm gonna give Apollo that much credit again. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had a home where I could take the stuff to.
You see his stance when you said that
Yeah, I just had some clothes and some hot dogs and hot dog buns and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all go in the bag?
Not yet. No. We're getting everything out over there.
And my thing is, and I really get upset about that because everybody comes for Gerald, everybody comes for the king, everybody comes for the model, everybody comes for the royalty, me. And I'm the one who does most of the stuff. I don't get events that get canceled. I don't get events that you don't even know if the cameraman can even be there. I don't even get events where you got people there for 3 hours because I'm at the bank trying to figure out if my fucking lights work. That's not me. And I'm tired of for all y'all keep coming for me, and I'm the one doing it. And hello, you gotta stop coming for me, because what are y'all showing?
Hello.
They probably gonna have us take this on the inside.
Yep.
Oh, there's a fashionista right there.
Where?
Right there. It's in the fridge.
That is what you call Spider-Man.
That's not supposed to be people sitting down.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh!
How you doing?
How you doing? I don't know. On the table now. What is this all?
We came a couple weeks ago due to Apollo, and we talked to David.
Oh yeah, y'all were like, do you arts? Is it arts? Are you out filming?
Yeah, we're filming. Yeah, exactly. And so we came and bearing gifts for the kids, the children, school supplies. Bringing the group out to the church, it really means a lot to me, and also my pastor is very, very, very appreciative for the opportunity, and it gives also, you know, you never know what can come from this, like networking as well, and also, you know, community engagement. Let's do it. Teamwork make the dream work. We all have different organizations. We're actually filming a show about philanthropy, about giving back. We have our own businesses, and we also have our own nonprofit businesses as well. And so when we came here a couple of weeks ago, we was touched about what we need to do or how can we help. And so David was telling us what we can do to bring to help. So we brought a lot of toilet paper, we brought a lot of stuff for the kids as well, hygiene products as well. So this is a little something, but we also have food goods as well as some more canned goods and stuff as well. So
have you already talked to David today?
Yeah, I talked to him like a couple weeks ago, and then because we also come last week.
Your contact information?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm just thank you so much.
We have. I might get the rest of the stuff. We still have a couple more stuff. No, because it was just a beautiful time when I was here. So it was amazing. And like I said, whatever we can do to give back, we will. Especially through hard times. We all going through hard times. So this is what we're doing. This is why we're filming. We're just not doing this for film, but we actually do this for in real life. Like my organization is Hands of Healing, where we heal hearts, where I'll be helping domestic violent women and men and kids. That's my organization that I'll be working for hard.
Mine is Be Contagious. I guess you know the contagious code. My clothing line is called Contagious Clothing. So Be Contagious is basically beyond beyond expectations. That's what the B is. Because I want to be able to pass something on to someone else. And pass it on, I want you to be influenced by what I'm saying to you. I want you to be inspired by what I'm saying to you. I want to prevent you from going to jail. I want to prevent you from getting in trouble. I want to prevent you from doing anything that's not the normal. So if you need me, I'm here. Yeah. So when I pass something on to you, I want you to just keep passing it on. That's the point of being the thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. We like I said, we love the kids. We told David we're gonna do more with you guys because we love AJ as well, and then we love his sister, the fashionista. I don't know her name.
Yeah.
So we met everybody. So we had them apart. We doing stuff with them as well. So we like to talk to our younger kids as well, because of course we are part of the LGBT community as well.
Exactly.
So that's why we're pushing so hard to do this and teaching as we go on. So.
And AJ has actually talked about you. I just never connected the names, so I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
I know that he works with y'all and he loves that work.
He does, we see it, and we got some things going that we plan to actually for AJ to do something for him as well, as far as giving back. I know. It's a secret.
Influences are really important.
Exactly. It's a secret because he doesn't know we want to do this. I want to do something. We all want to do something for him. So, and that's what we want to do. That's why I said this is a big thing for now. I wanted to make sure we came and did it. Because we wasn't going to do it last week, but David said it was an issue last week. So I was like, oh! And then I was like, this week he invited us back. I was like, great. So my team and everybody are bringing gifts. And I'm actually going to get the rest of it. Okay. And then, I know I brought the baby stuff for her.
Thank you for
I remember her.
Yeah.
I remember the baby stuff. It's right there.
Oh,
so
thank you.
I hope she can fit the diapers. I did not know what size diaper she was. You're very welcome. We'll be right back, okay? You're very welcome. We'll be right back. That moment for actually me giving back this time in my event and doing it myself was a blessing. It was great. And I'm going to keep doing it. And that also showed me that I could do anything I want to, and I'm gonna keep going, pushing and whatever. And another thing is, I don't need a lot of people to support me either to be there.
What's up, y'all? This is Jamie Allen with Real Life and Reality. Today, I want to bring to you a special nonprofit. It just so happened to be my nonprofit, Empowering Brothers. I mean, it only makes sense, right? So, Empowering Brothers is an organization that focuses on everything from health to wealth. Meaning, we teach you how to stack your bread, but also we make sure you get those quarterly and annual checkups. That means your HIV testing, your STI testing, all that, all that good stuff. And then also feel free to follow us at Empowering Brothers Incorporated on Instagram. Also, please feel free to check out our No Netflix Just Chill Empowering Group. It happens every last Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So No Netflix Just Chill is really an empowerment group, an empowerment session where people come without it's a monthly event. Firstly, it's a monthly event that happens to where, we come, we let our hair down, we talk about everything under the sun. Usually, the participants pick the topic. If they don't, I have, a little raffle that I pick it out of, and then we just talk about that. And so, in essence, that's what No Netflix Just Chill is. Talk about things that stress us, talk about things that concern us, and things that, mean something to us. And I know, we all have our day-to-day, shit that we go through, and so this is kind of that safe haven, that safe space, if you will, for us to have discussions that we care about, that impact our lives, that impact our, everyday being. So, the theme around tonight is Black Lives Never Left, and y'all saw the flyers, the Black Lives Matter theme, because we are in a pandemic, and so it's been about 3 or 4 months since we've done this, and so this is really the first coming back, being around each other with regards to social distancing and shit, since the shutdown, and so. I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to hold up some images about current events that has happened, And I just kind of want to get your thoughts, like the first thing that comes to your mind. But I hope that these images, like you don't have to raise your hand, but just let me kind of know what your thoughts are, okay? Usually this is a really safe space. This is a calm space. This is a place for people to get their thoughts out and like really like, you know, namaste in a sense, but also I was really hoping that the girls didn't show up. These are ham and turkey sandwiches for anybody, you know, at any time you want. You can get it now, you can get it later, but we do have some more coming as well, okay? So this is the first image. I kind of want to get your thoughts. It says coronavirus, and it has COVID-19. So what are some things, some thoughts, immediate thoughts that come to your head when you see this?
Death rate.
Death rate, okay.
Definitely.
Politics. I'll go with that. Politics, death rate. Politics. Okay, those are all good answers. I think pandemic. I think lockdown. I think depression. And I think that also like to that a lot of people, I've been doing some research on depression specifically while we were in the pandemic. Depression is kind of at an all-time high right now, and people are really having suicidal thoughts. That doesn't mean that, you know, they're committing those actions, but there's a lot of like thoughts around suicide, thoughts around, I don't know where my next meal gonna come from. You know, people are getting laid off every day. You know, I don't remember what the exact number was, but unemployment right now, all-time high. All-time high. I think the last time it was somewhere close to this was in the 90s, I think.
I think it might have gone a little bit.
So the next one is the Zoom icon, the video Zoom meeting. What are some thoughts when you see this?
I just started using Zoom this month for business and it's cool.
Okay. That's always used for work. Okay.
Word, I was saying word.
I didn't go to the Zoom parties. I thought they really looked like that.
The virtual Zoom parties?
Yeah.
You thought it really?
Yeah, I thought
okay. Okay. Anybody else?
Over it.
Huh? Over it? Over it? Okay. I am over Zoom meetings as well. I thought about connectedness. And so a lot of us, you know, working from home because, you know, we didn't have any other business. Like with regards to social distancing and things like that, we kind of had to be at home. So,
but it's already been going on. So now that we have platforms such as small things like social media, we should be able to use them. It's a positive and a negative when it comes to that. So it's about us being able to use social media as a platform to reach out as much as we see all that negative stuff going on. Try to match it, not even match it, but pass it with some of the positive stuff that we have going on. Today, back to your.
No, I think that's actually a really, really great place to close out on, and just really focusing and keeping that same energy that we talked about earlier about focusing on yourself, sharpening and harnessing your talents, your skills, your passions. Like focus on those and really dive into those. We said earlier, like turkey. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What in the box of mine?
And really, like I said, keeping that same energy. And really, we said earlier, like there are gonna be a lot of millionaires coming out of this pandemic.
I'm trying to be a billionaire, baby.
Be one of shit. Be a millionaire.
It be a blessing.
I'm trying to help the community.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. We do this every last Wednesday of the month.
Revert back to episode 1.
every last Wednesday of the month. We typically are at Newt's, which is down the street, but they're closed due to the pandemic, so we have to relocate here. And so, thank y'all for coming out. I really, really do appreciate it. Take some.
I can't wait till next month.
Some food. Take some food.
Bitch, I know I would get something bad.
So tonight I am supporting, at least I'm trying to support, my good friend Jamie. And honestly, he has this event through his organization called Netflix No Chill. And it's kind of like an open forum discussion, and I love to talk, so I was really excited about going. But again, me and this traffic in Atlanta just doesn't get along.
We're just gonna go ahead and just address some stuff so we can go ahead and get out the way and get it out the way and be done. But we was on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Right.
Let's go ahead.
Right.
Because I feel like.
First of all, Jamie, I want to say I apologize for being late. It was some type of mix-up with the address and the email.
Speaking of that.
So, like, I end up having to walk a few minutes.
Which parking lot did you take
the
you to?
National Food and
The
Health
food,
Department.
yeah, like it was.
Okay, that's good to know for next time.
What's that?
Okay.
What did you
and
say?
I probably should have been more clear about
the food
where we
regulation
were reading. So that's good to know.
But,
sorry about that. That was my bad shit. But thank y'all for showing up.
It was only a couple minutes.
I'm like, hey, at the wall. I need a ride.
It's great to see everybody though. I love how everybody's here.
Oh wait, wisdom.
Because there's all this noise in my castle, and I'm tired of all this noise in my castle. So if y'all gonna keep bickering like little kids in my castle, Father Bear, the king, the boss, has to intervene, and I'm getting tired of it.
Can we get the applause for everybody just being here?
I do love that. I mean, everybody. I mean, the reason why I called it is because I feel like we all was in the group yesterday, and plus I feel like I'm tired of the miscommunication of how the group and how we look at people. So basically, I was about to say was I'm gonna catch you up. Everybody else already know.
Another conversation?
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna catch you up because you wasn't there at the event. But what happened was, we was at Xavier event or whatever. Remind you, these two already got together, cool, whatever. But it was something that was said that went out of context that I had learned about. But what I was gonna say was, we was at the Xavier event. And of course, the conversation came up about the whole, we was looking on YouTube or whatever, and then the whole comment came from Maliek about the whole YouTube video, how he saw, Apollo's video.
Show that I just checked out, actually, and it was kind of, I guess, I stumbled upon Apollo. Oh, how was it? He was actually reviewing a show that I follow, and I know a lot of people on the show.
What show is it?
G-Status, pretty awesome. And yeah, I kind of like, he reviews the show.
Okay, cool.
I really didn't get into everything like he was saying, because honestly, and I don't like this with everybody, and I hate that, me and Apollo is in a better place, but his quality is just, I'm a camera guy, so
the video part.
Yeah, it was like a little Android. And I was really surprised to hear that it needed to be a discussion that involved me. I shouldn't have been surprised, because at this point it's becoming like par for the course. It's like, the group gets together, so we need to talk to Maliek.
So, I missed Xavier's event. Sorry, Zay. I missed this event. However, my girls coming up, my boys. My boys coming up to me, telling me this information that Maliek is really, we already gonna crushed it, right? Nigga, why are you opening it back up? Like, he's talking about my Android phone and my YouTube video quality. Like, oh, it was a good video. You have really good content. You're a very good personality, bitch, I know. But, when you said but, it contradicted everything prior to that but.
You know, and he sit there and said that, you know, the quality of the video could have been better if it was on Android, stuff like that. I'm like, cool. And then, you know, it kept going with the whole Android phone, with taking pictures of the Android and stuff. So I did get offended. I did say something. I was like, well, you know, I have an Android phone. We never keep talking about the Android phone. I did walk out or whatever because I'm like, I'm not talking about no damn Android phone. It's ridiculous to me, whatever. So yes, at my event where we doing stuff, I did have a conversation with Jamie and I did have a conversation with Apollo. And I did have a conversation. That's Tristan. Why do I always do that? Oh, I love you so much. I keep doing it. Oh my God, I change your name to Jamie. No. But Contagious. We're gonna go back to Contagious. Yeah. But I don't know why you don't like it. I be trying. You don't like it? That's your brand. Oh, okay. Everybody, why we stop calling him that? We'll go back to that. We'll just go back to her. He's a human. Jamie Contagious. But I'm saying we keep mixing y'all up shit. So basically, Apollo asked us how was Xavier event or whatever. I'm like, it was great. I thought that it was really. Xavier did a wonderful job. I wish he was.
The comments that I made at Zay's event has made its way, grew legs, walked around, and made its way around this group. And now we sit here, and now this is it.
Apollo asked how it was. I said it was great. But I did say there was some shade in there too, because my point, this is from what I'm talking about. This is how I came from Maliek, because I was like, it made me feel some type of way because stuff was building up with Maliek that I was already having. I'm like, you threw shade at me when we had dinner, and I was trying to be there for you, and now we're doing it again with the whole Android situation. But then having a conversation with him, I was like, okay, maybe he wasn't meant to. All that. But what I said to Apollo was that he did say about the Android phone, he said if you had a better quality of a phone or an iPad or iPhone, you'd be better. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay.
I'm all ears. Buy me an iPhone. You ain't even gotta be the new one. It could be not first generation. But buy me an iPhone since you're so worried about it, boo. Or come on my show and let me use your phone. One or the other, something. Because that issue is just a problem.
Why would he say that? Why would you bring up Apollo's name at this point right now, even though y'all know?
Wait, did I bring up Apollo's name?
Yeah, because you started with the YouTube first. You said you was watching YouTube. Am I correct if I'm wrong? Jerome or Contagious? Okay, that's what
we were talking about. YouTube came up and I did bring up his YouTube video.
We were talking about YouTube. I don't think that's the point of what we're talking about is who brought up Apollo.
Well, basically, Apollo's name got brought up, basically. Now, if I would have brought up Apollo's name and said something about a video, I think it would have took it a different way because me and Apollo have that relationship. But I think I said we had a conversation about timing and delivery. And I just felt like the timing when you said the YouTube thing was a bad timing because y'all wasn't there. You're not there yet. So, of course, when I tell Apollo that, in his head, okay, bitch, like now we're back to square one. Because like I said, maybe I took out of contact, but after I had a conversation with you, like I said, but for me hearing it, I'm just already in my head like, damn, Maliek is already throwing shade again. Like we just tried to not do this, but he brung it up again. Then he said something about Android, then you said something about Apollo, and I'm just like, I don't think we're getting anywhere. And then getting to talk to you, which I'm gonna let you explain to Apollo, so he has a better understanding instead of coming from me. When I had a conversation with you about it, that's when I was like, now I understand you a little bit better. And now I understand, but maybe you should have said it in a different way of how you said it. You know what I'm saying? I think the first thing should have came out would have been, I can do videos, I can do something about videos, and maybe me and him collab on something together as one. That was a little different.
One thing I can say is, first of all, you are a grown ass man. You don't have to explain nothing to me. But I would appreciate, how did you feel when you said that? But I don't care about the explanation because explanation gives words.
Okay, so
words can be misconstrued.
But one thing, can I say one thing before I start talking? I don't want this to go big. I just wanted to communicate, talk, and just be done. That's it. I don't want to get big. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's like one, this should happen between y'all. And that's just my thing. But also if it's gonna be this, keep the solution in mind. Like we still have to work together. We still have to, be in each other's presences. And so I don't think that's an issue, but I thought it was squashed when it was squashed.
So when they started to talk about, the comment that I made as far as the Android and the iPhone and the video quality, I'm just sitting up here like, really? Like, this is what we talking about? Let's talk about it. Okay.
You know, they wanted to pull me outside to the patio and talk about this Android versus the iPhone thing. I don't really care. You know, 11 Pro Max, whatever. You know, we know iPhone is the superior phone, whatever. Don't do this shit at my event. This is mainly the reason why I didn't want y'all at my event. Like, every time we get together, there's always an argument. There's always something. You know, for people to be philanthropists and being in this public health nonprofits, you know, sector, we don't do this. It's a time and place for everything. And so for people to come here and bring up old shit, for me, I'm just like, girl, pay it. I'm over it. I really didn't want to be there.
And that's my thing.
I don't know it was an issue. Okay, so regardless of how it came up, what was said, I stumbled upon your YouTube video because I follow.
I'm not that popular on YouTube, so
I actually watch G Status.
Okay.
So I watch G Status, and you know, I follow people who also follows G Status. Okay. You were in that feed.
Oh, okay.
So I came upon your YouTube video, and when it came up amongst the group, I said, you know, his personality, I feel like you have a great personality to do reviews and stuff on YouTube, but the quality of the video, I couldn't get like past the quality of the video. I do videography, so when I'm watching any type of video, production, anything, I'm like looking, like that's what I do. So I'm like looking at everything. So it wasn't, nothing said to be, once again, nothing was said to be offensive. Like, and then the Android thing, it's a joke that I've always made since I've transitioned from using an Android phone to using an iPhone. It's like, it's a difference, and it's just, that's a fact. I mean,
my thing
for me,
when you said that,
I make that joke all the time.
Okay.
So my thing is, what I'm saying is not shady. It's not shade intended. And the shade really comes in is when people in this group are running back and taking bits and pieces of information and their interpretation of what the information is, and then spilling it amongst, you know, whoever's willing to listen.
But I'm just saying, well, my point of thing, when you throw shade, just be ready for what's going to be.
I don't think it was shade, though. I don't think it was nothing shady about what I was saying. I wasn't trying to be malicious. I wasn't trying to, like, cut anyone. Nothing was shady. What's shady is when things are going back and, like, are said and twisted amongst this group, and then that's where the shade is. Like, nothing was shady about what I said, and I joke about Androids all the time. If you have an Android, I'm sorry, Team iPhone, period.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was an Android, and I got an iPhone. Hey, welcome to the iPhone. I want to thank my peoples, my friends. I want to thank Maliek. Hey, Maliek, I appreciate you for pushing me to get this phone.
It's not when it's coming from a third-party source. Like, if I would have said the same thing if he was amongst us in our presence, just like I'm doing now. It wasn't meant to be shady.
As far as the third party thing, honestly,
I was about to get on that.
If Gerald hadn't told Apollo, I would have told him. My only thing with your comment, it wasn't even the comment, to be honest with you. It had nothing to do with the comment. My whole thing was, the first thing that came out of your mouth was, I know me and Apollo just hashed this out, but
that was the disclaimer for you guys, because it's like, this is not shady at all. Like, this is not even meant to be taken like that. That was the disclaimer for the group.
Okay, so
we have Jerome Williams on one side, and then we got, you know, Gerald Jones, not Star, on the other side, and now they want to have a powwow. It's like, Girl, y'all took this information back to this guy, intended on it being shady because you guys felt like it was shady.
But when you say when you say
that
but,
was what that
when
was.
you say but, it's almost like you're ready. I forget whatever came before that. But I will say, you know, I understand what you were saying now. Don't get me wrong. I still think it was shady. Period. But what I can say is, by us not knowing you or whatever you transition from iPhone to Android or whatever the case may have been, by us not knowing that came off as shady. So that's why I would have told him even if he had come up from there.
Right.
That's why.
But my point, go ahead, I'm sorry.
So all I'm gonna say is, I think that regardless of what we come to, regardless of what is said, the water under the bridge, this needs to be the last conversation that y'all two have where y'all are at odds, because we can get on we can turn the page.
I'm not at odds with nobody. Like, I'm at odds with the traffic in Atlanta. I'm not at odds with nobody. Like, period. Like, let's get that understood. Like, I'm just being clear. I'm not at odds. I'm not beefing. I never had a problem, period.
Right.
From the first problem. It's amazing that made it back to Apollo, but all of the other comments that I made about the same video didn't make it back to Apollo.
When it comes to Maliek is very shady, but he does not like to admit to it. And so Maliek has a problem with ownership and has a problem with accountability for his actions. He likes to, if he feels victimized by something, Maliek is the type of person that he wants the other person to apologize. He wants the other person to feel like shit, even though you have a hand in whatever you have that you're going through. And the reason why you're not learning your lessons with me and with Gerald is because you keep coming at us as if you're not wrong.
And I'm gonna say one thing, because it's one thing I did not like. What third party? Don't say just third. You can say Gerald Wallace. You can say me.
Because I'm not there. I'm not in that space.
But one thing about Gerald, it's like I'm not gonna bring you up. The reason he asked me how was the weekend, I said it was great. Of course, I'm gonna bring up the whole Android because it had something to do with me. And then of course I'm gonna bring up, oh yeah, because that's my bro. I rose with Apollo, so of course I'm gonna tell him, oh yeah, I thought y'all had something, but I don't know if I don't know how he said it, but he did say something about your quality of your video. You know what I'm saying? And you know what Apollo said? You know the first thing he said? Well, if he got a problem with my video, buy me an iPhone.
I am taking donations.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't have no issue. I don't have nothing. And me, whatever Gerald said yesterday, the day before, the week before, this, that, I can say right now, tomorrow, and the next day. I don't have no issue with that. I'm going to say, Robert, that's why I wanted this right here to let everybody know what I have said. And did I say anything wrong? Did I mix it up? Did I put anything? Did I add any extra salt to the thing? I just said what happened at the event. Point blank.
Yeah, I told Apollo that his video quality looked a little Androidish. I ain't mean no harm by it. Maybe this is an opportunity for me and Apollo to work together because I have, I have an iPhone for one.
Since Maliek is such an expert on videography and the quality of videos and such, I would love his expert opinion and to come on the show. Absolutely. But make sure we use your phone.
I want to know what I think. First of all, Apollo, when he heard about it, yes, I'm going to speak to myself in third person.
Sure.
Apollo, when he heard about what you said at the event, I really didn't care much so about what you said. I just cared more so. I'm like, first of all, my face is nowhere in this building at this event. So it was Zay's event. So why was I even being brought up? And also it's just that the way you brought it up. I know me and Apollo got hashed out, but a but is a conjunction. It always is on the contrary of what was said before the but. So I was more so hurt because when you came up and said that about your mother, I immediately shifted energetically because I spiritually and emotionally connected with you, because that is something that is your mother is the closest person you will ever be to. You are made from her very I really don't care what was said. It was more so I was hurt because I felt like that doesn't validate the previous situation with,
kumbaya and shit.
Right. At this point, I'm just kind of over, like, coming to, you know, group events, and it's like, I always have to be the one to be in the mix and be in the hot seat. Honestly, it's like, okay, are y'all just, you know, kind of taking everything I'm saying and dissecting everything I'm saying at this point? Because it's like, it's 5 other folks a part of this group. Like, girl, like, talk about something they talking about. Because, listen, and I understand that what I said wasn't meant to be shady. It's almost just like how, like, in my defense, like when I heard that you were in a scene, or, you know, you're amongst the group speaking about me when I wasn't around, my thing was we didn't have a relationship at all. And I felt comfortable saying the comment that I said because now we're moving forward in some type of capacity. Like, I wouldn't have had anything to say if we wouldn't have even had what we had at dinner that night.
And just know, I did that doggone video while I was at work.
His reception is bad at work.
Right, it's horrible.
He was trying to call you.
That's not an excuse, but that was something because I look forward more to getting information out there instead of worrying about the quality of it. I know the quality of it wasn't that good.
And that's a great quality, because that's a quality that I shy away from. Like, being, I mean, I guess everybody could contest, like, you know, being a little prompt with things and like,
That's a good word.
you know, so that's a great quality that you possess, like getting the information out there, because I wish I was like bold enough or quick enough, because I feel like I'm such a perfectionist that I wait, then it's too late. So that's a great quality. Well, I was saying, I was just surprised that we follow the same show, because I follow plenty of YouTube creators and stuff. So I was just surprised by that.
Well. I know Akeem, I know Delicious, I know.
So that means, you know, we need to step it up.
I went to Morehouse with Charlie. So
that means we need to step it up.
So just tell me.
I'm just saying.
So just tell me the last time we do this. Because
oh yeah, we definitely is.
Oh, because I feel like
I think like I said, I think it's a big miscommunication. That was it.
Are y'all good?
Like he said,
I never had a problem. It's just I want to know that he knows that we're good.
Yeah,
because I've been good. Because remember, I was just being petty because I felt you were.
Bitch, this is.
I know, bitch. Sabrina's a teenage
No, thank you,
witch.
bitch. Not I know.
Thank you.
It's real life. It's real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. Real life. Real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy, Sir Akeem Gianni, giving you the real sweet tea right here on RLAPREALITY, of course, from the yellow chair. Once again, guys, I'm here to bring you my weekly segment of the raw, real, and ridiculous of these cast members from last week on Real Life and Philanthropy. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it as usual. So coming in with raw, real, and ridiculous, we do have our raw. Coming in our raw, we have nominated Mr. Maliek Yuseef. Maliek, you was nominated for Raw once again this week because you was open and you was honest. Last week we saw you being open and honest with Zay, but this week you've been open and honest with the rest of the cast about your HIV status. You also been open and honest about you recently losing your mother. I thought that was very raw of you. I think the cast got a chance to know more of you, and us as fans, we got a chance to learn you as well. So I very much appreciated that from you. Okay, and so the real, we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. The real, you guys, yeah. Mr. Maliek Yuseef. Maliek Yuseef, I would say Maliek was nominated this week for the real because Maliek was going in. Maliek was ready to read the girls. Maliek calling the girls Star Not So Jones. Paulo tried to come down to the dinner table, thought he was going to give Maliek attitude. Maliek was not hearing it. Maliek wanted to know what the fuck Paulo had to say or what was said behind his back. Now that you in my face, let me hear you say that shit again. Repeat it. But when nothing said, Maliek shut that table down. And then Jared and Maliek had a back and forth, a topic convulsion. Maliek, once again, handled that being very real. So, again, I commend you, Maliek, and you are nominated this week for being the real. So, our ridiculous, we're going to have to go ahead and bring up our ridiculous. Our ridiculous has to go to the one and only no other than Xavier, a.k.a. Zay. Now, Zay, you done brought the kids down to your apartments. The kids out at the call box, they ain't know to press pound 123 00 pound. They don't know what to do. So you got the kids having to break and enter through your call gate to get to your fucking apartment. And then when they get to your apartment, you ain't really greeted the kids. You ain't gave the kids no hugs. You ain't gave no type of seminar, no nothing on what to do. We just see Maliek over there taking pictures. We see a row of wedding chairs. Girl, I'm waiting for the bride to come through. You know, dump the bride, but she ain't never come through. So, girl, the kids didn't have no type of content. They ain't have no juice, no water, no wine. You ain't get the kids nothing. And then towards the end of it, girl, you pop up and they go out. So we don't even know what the fuck your event was about. We don't know what your kickback was about. So that was very much ridiculous, eh? Next time, the lesson learned is to make sure you have structure and directions to your event. You guys, I want to say thank you once again for watching Real Life and Philanthropy. I am your boy, Sir Kim Gianni, and I'll be seeing you next week with this raw, real, and ridiculous segment.